I'm going crazy. 무뎌져.
People say arranged marriages are the scariest. What if his brother is more handsome than him? Just kidding. By scary, they mean your opposite half personality. You don't know the person personally until you start to live with her or him. Some also say that arranged marriages bring excitement and adventurous feeling. It's the new chapter of your life. But if you ask me, in actuality, all marriages are arranged by some websites, matchmakers, or parents, or by Mother Nature. In each case, you are matched up with someone you don't know and with whom you need to gradually and progressively fall ever more deeply in love. Like I did with my arranged husband, and he did too, but at first he wasn't good with expressing it in words, but he was best in expressing it in his action. Wayan, please tie my tie. You heard his voice calling from the bedroom while you were breaking breakfast with your house helpers? Yeah, just a minute. You kept the spoon down and went to your bedroom. As you entered the bedroom, you saw him struggling with his tie. This big boy literally owns a whole company and ambassador of many brands at such a young age, but doesn't know how to tie his tie. He looked up to catch your figure in his gaze. A small smile appeared on his lips. Finally, you hear, now please take care of this. You chuckled and walked to him. Standing in front of him, you circled the tie around his neck and started to make it, while he threw the phone in his hand in bed and gave his attention to you. He looked at your face, which was focused on his tie. Even if you both were standing still, not being imitated, but still, his heart was beating fast. The way your cheeks were blushing pink, he knew it was his effect, and that was making him satisfied. Suddenly, he tightly gripped your waist, making you bump in his chest. Let me do my work. You wiggled in his grip, but he didn't lose it. You stopped when you felt his breath tickling on your neck. Mrs. John, stop struggling because your struggles were finished when we both married. Now you only deserve being happy as Dan. His hands tried to go inside your shirt. You slapped his hand back. Stop. Let's have breakfast. You're getting late for office. He rubbed his thumb on your cheek. How late? I'm the boss, love. That doesn't count on me. You shook your head, cupping his cheek. You do count in it because you're the boss and a role model for many of them. They follow your character or personality. If you start to act lazy, they will do too. He helped rolling his eyes, making you chuckle, and immediately tie his tie. I didn't know I married to a motivational speaker. Now you know, let's go. You grabbed his hand and dragged him to the dining table. After breakfast, he got up from the chair while you helped him to wear his coat. You patted his shoulder, perfectly fitted him. You gasped when he held you by waist and leaned in. You cupped his mouth with your palm and whispered, "Chunk, house helpers are around us. Why are you so shameless?" He looked here and there if someone is watching or not being all shy. You gave him cute glares, making him laugh. So what? I'm being shameless with my dear wife, not a strange woman. You smacked his chest and he laughed more, holding your tiny fist in his big fanny hands. But still, Mr. June, there is something named manners and privacy. Okay, you little mood spoiler. I'm getting late, so I'm letting you go. But when I will come back, he licked his lips. I will have my favorite dessert. Your eyes widened. Why on earth is your husband so dirty-minded? And go. You pushed him lightly, but before going, he pecked your lips and forehead and ran out. You tried not to smile at his romantic gestures, cupping your face. He chuckled and ran inside your room while your house helpers and guards were giggling at the cute couple. You both were married for a year now. People say with the time you start to feel tired of each other in marriage, but for you, educate people how to stay in love for a lifetime, because this relationship named marriage has commitments and vows of love that connect two red ribbons together for a lifetime. And the ribbon is so tough after becoming one that no storm or difficulty can break it. If both sides are giving their best equally, either the load will only shift on one side of the ribbon, and it will break down and will never be connected back like before. John's office. Jung was on a round in his office to check if every employee is working properly or not, while he was passing through a desk of 4 male employees sitting together until he heard, "So how's your arranged marriage life going on?" He asked from the other one in a teasing way, while the second one scoffed. "Not good, bro. We are still trying to understand each other." He spoke being annoying until another one spoke, "Hey, it's okay, take your time. I was arranged for my parents' wishes. But after some time we ended up falling for each other. But not everyone has the same experience. Arranged marriages turn into love marriage when the space between them gets replaced by a tiny toothless smile. Do you think I don't love her? I do. I told her those three magical words, I love you, aren't they enough? But about love, I have come to understand is more than three words mumbled for bedtime. Love is sustained by actions, a pattern of devotion in the things we do for each other every day. Maybe there is a point where one of you is not giving her his best, that's why it's getting disbalanced. I will suggest you two to talk because through talks you can be open up to each other. The first guy nodded, understanding his friend's advice for him. Chung smiled, looking at his employee, and cleared his throat. They all noticed his presence and started to focus on the screen in front of them. You all need to work hard in every field, whether it's professional or personal. Saying this, he left, but after listening to all this, he got an urge inside him to come home soon and engulf your figure in his arms lightly, leaving pecks on your face. You prepared dinner for your dear husband. After finishing work, you bade goodbye to your house helpers, as they don't live at your house and Jungkook's house. Jungkook doesn't allow them because of your and his privacy with you. You noticed one of the middle-aged house helpers was standing, biting her lip, looking down. You thought something was wrong or she was hesitating, so you went to her and asked, Tarashi, is everything okay? You asked her, she awkwardly smiled at you. When actually my daughter is finally getting married. You smiled and waited for her to say more. I wanted to invite you and Mr. John. You chuckled, holding her hands. So you wanted to tell this only? She nodded, looking down. You caressed her hand in yours. That's such a happy occasion. Why would I miss it? Don't worry, I will talk to Jungkook. We'll definitely come. Her face light up, hearing you. One is just, it will be middle class, not luxurious. So I was scared. Tarashi vented. Happiness changed its name into Standard, but don't worry, everything will be good. She hugged you sweetly and left. You decided to take a shower before you come back. After showering, you were standing in front of a mirror in your room wearing an oversized shirt of your husband and shorts under it. You still hadn't heard to come back home, you said, thinking, and suddenly you got an evil idea inside your little mind. I always saw on TikTok those girls dancing on a song wearing their boyfriend's shirt. Today I can do this. Yes. You picked up your phone and chose the song, playing it. You turned and saw your reflection in the mirror. Let's dance and sing before you come back. Meanwhile, Chung entered the house, not witnessing your figure in the living room nor in the kitchen. She must be in the bedroom. Saying this, he climbed up the stairs, going to a shared room. As he reached outside the bedroom, he heard your voice. Let's dance and sing before Chung come back because I'm too shy to do this in front of him. He lightly opened the room door that was showing your figure perfectly as you were looking in the mirror. He licked his lips when saw you wearing his shirt. Damn, why are you so hot? He whispered to himself, but then you turned to play the song and made your pleasure perfect to dance and sing together in a loud voice.
Lucky girl, she got married to a boy like you. She'd kick you out if she ever knew about all the you told me that you do. Dirty boy, you know everyone is talking on the scene. I hear them whispering about the places that you've been and how you don't know how to keep your business clean.
You were dancing in a perfect rhythm, swaying your body perfectly left and right, up and down. He will be lying if he says he isn't rolling over you. Suddenly, you spun at a part and your eyes fell on his standing figure beside the door. You froze, gulping a lump, your cheeks already red tomato, but when you saw a devilish smirk on his lips, he just wished to be dug in the ground right there. He slowly walked to you, tugging on his pants pocket, correcting his coat. He bit his lip and stood in front of you. His fingers slide under his chin, making you look up at him. What on earth were you doing, Mrs. John? His voice was hoarse and deep, giving you shivers in your spine. His other hand went behind your back inside your shirt. His cold fingers pressed on your warm skin. Your hands are placed over his coat. I was just... Words were not coming out of your mouth because of shyness. While he was continuously smirking, he leaned his cheek on your soft one. whispering in your ear that your grip on his coat tightened. You're looking damn hot in my shirt, but when you danced on the song in this dressing, I swear I wanna pick you up and throw you in bed underwear. Pick up my tongue. And before he said more, you calmed his mouth, glaring at him. Stop, don't say more. You chuckled and pecked your palm that was covering his mouth. You looked away shyly. Why didn't you tell me before that you danced this good? You looked at his face with big eyes. You didn't ask before, and I'm not good in dancing. It's just random. Really, if I had known it, I'm damn sure that. But my has witnessed many other things too. You felt tingle in your stomach hearing his words. He picked you up suddenly, making you gasp. What are you doing? Being a good husband that I am already. You giggled at him as he sat on the bed with you in his lap. Your arms circled around his neck. You look like you're in a very, very good mood. He nodded, making a thin line on his lips. Why shouldn't I be happy? And I have such a lovely wife. He pecked his cheeks, making him smile cheekily. He stared at you so lovingly. You remember the first day of your marriage when he was taking vows and looking at you? I didn't know I was going to fall in love with you. I didn't know I was going to want you. I didn't expect the sudden need of you running through my veins, burning my inside like it was on fire. I never knew I was going to love you the way I do now, that the thought of you could keep me up at night, even when I was tired. I didn't know I was going to love you forever when I saw you for the first time, and now look. See how much sleeping pill there isn't for my joy? Your heart melted as he talks. Your head was placed on his chest, listening to his heartbeat that was sounding like a calm melody to you. That you will fall asleep anytime. You know my thoughts when I met you for the first time. I keep thinking of how much I loved talking to you, even if it was new for me, but the way you talked made me comfortable. You know how good you looked when you smiled. Love your bunny laugh. I also daydream about you off and on. I memorized your face detailing the way you look, and I always wondered what will happen the next time we meet. I just behave like a teenage girl from a high school waiting for her crush. You smile feeling your emotions. They say right, the space between a couple decreases when you talk to each other and share your thoughts and your inner feelings. Suddenly he heard your tummy growling. He laughed as you hid your face in his chest. Oh, my wife is hungry. Let's go eat the delicious dinner you made.